What do a DAO vote and an NFT mint have in common? Well, they're both renting memory, and there's a strict lease limit. If you've ever had a smart contract transaction fail on Cardano and wondered why, there's a chance you just bumped into that limit. Welcome to the Lido Minute. I'm Stephanie from Two Lovelaces and Lido Nation. Today we're talking about a Cardano network parameter with a long, unglamorous name, Max Transaction Execution Memory. It's not flashy and it does not trend on crypto Twitter, but it helps explain why some transactions need multiple steps, why heavier transactions cost more, and why Cardano stays predictable instead of chaotic. Every Cardano transaction, especially smart contract ones, uses memory when it runs. Checking conditions, parsing data, verifying cryptography, all that invisible work costs resources. Max transaction execution memory is the rule that says no single transaction gets to use more than this much memory. Right now, that limit is 14 million memory units. Now, here's an important note. These units aren't megabytes or gigabytes like on your laptop. They are execution units defined by something specific to Cardano, Plutus cost model. Using that model, the same script doing the same work always costs the same amount, no matter whose computer is validating it. That's what makes Cardano deterministic. So for this parameter, think of a Cardano block less like a container and more like a restaurant kitchen during the dinner rush. The kitchen has a fixed amount of counter space and equipment available. That's your block level execution memory. But there's also a house rule. No single order gets to take over the entire kitchen. That's max transaction execution memory. If one line cook tried to spread out across every counter, burner, and prep station at once, everything else would grind to a halt. All the other orders would stall, timing would break. The kitchen would become unfair and unpredictable, with some people's dinners arriving late for no good reason. This scenario is bad for a restaurant and a blockchain. So Cardano enforces a per-transaction working memory cap. Each transaction can use some workspace, just not all of it. The result is that transactions can execute smoothly, side by side. Costs stay predictable, and no one gets special treatment just because they can maybe afford heavier computation. For developers, this nudges good habits like splitting complex logic into smaller steps and keeping on-chain code really lean. If you've paid attention to how technology generally evolves over time, you might be thinking that a static memory parameter doesn't really reflect a good understanding of that. Computers are always getting better and faster, and an amount of memory that seems massive and costly 20 years ago is today available in everyone's personal laptop. So how does that work? Well, this limit isn't necessarily permanent. With on-chain governance active in Cardano, the community can propose changes, including raising max transaction execution memory as the technology or the ecosystem matures. But a change like this wouldn't be based on vibes. A good proposal for a change would need to reference real data and evidence that decentralization and security won't suffer with a change. The Cardano philosophy here stays consistent. Set limits, price resources clearly and deterministically, and then adjust carefully with your eyes wide open. So next time you see a transaction that takes maybe 2 steps to a finish instead of 1, or maybe it costs a little bit more than you expected, you can remember your DAO vote, your NFT mint, your DeFi interaction, whatever you're doing, they're all just renting memory. Before you go, stay tuned for our Song of the Week about max transaction execution memory to lock in what you just learned.
Walked into the kitchen, orders hitting all at once. Yeah, I walked into the kitchen, orders hitting all at once. Everybody trying to cook now, but the counter ain't that wise, son. You can chop your onions, you can light your flame. Yeah, you can chop your onions, light your whole flame. But if you spread out too far, baby, you're gonna slow the whole damn game. Ain't no room on the counter for one cook to take it all. You get get your space to working, but you don't get every wow. That stove's already busy, that sink's already full. Yeah, the stove's already busy, sink's already full. You try to use the whole kitchen, babe, it's breaking house rules. Some folks want a banquet, all cooked in one go. Yeah, they want a whole banquet, all cooked in one go. But you gotta plate it in courses, you want the line to flow. Ain't no room on the counter for a single heavy hand. Everybody gets to cook here, that's how this kitchen stands. I've seen kitchens burn out when they let one order sprawl, but a good kitchen stays open when the rules apply to all. If your recipe's complicated, if it needs some extra heat, yeah, your recipe's complicated, needs some extra heat. Break it down, do it steady, course by course, plate by plate, and go. Ain't no room on the counter, but there's room for you and me. Keep your hands inside your station, let the whole damn kitchen eat. Ain't no room on the counter, but there's room for you and me. Keep your hands inside your station, let the whole damn kitchen eat. Ooh. Kitchen still humming, doors still open wide. Everybody fed and finished same time, same ride. That's max transaction execution memory, baby.